Music, Mind, Body, and Soul by Floring. History. Music is an ancient art form going back to prehistoric times. Some of the earliest musical instruments are flutes made from bones and mammoth ivory, discovered by archaeologists in caves from the Swabian region of Germany. These artifacts have been dated to over 30,000 years ago. From that time, music has spread to all cultures and regions of the globe. It is considered a true universal language, since it can touch the hearts of anyone, even without knowledge of the lyrics. Music and health. In fact, music therapy has been used in neonatal intensive care units, with numerous studies indicating reductions in infant heart and respiratory rates, improvements in their sleep and breathing patterns, along with decreasing anxiety of mothers post-delivery. Board-certified music therapist Lori Ann Locke, Port Washington, Wisconsin, goes a step further. Her research strongly supports the phenomena of music having a profound positive effect on general health, emotional balance, and overall well-being. She has worked with Alzheimer's and patients with neurological disorders such as autism and extreme anxiety, finding that music therapy is a major but underutilized tool in treating people of all ages with such conditions. Exercise with music. Listening to music is not only enjoyable and therapeutic, but when combined with dancing, it becomes one of a holistic activity. It moves from merely an oral stimulation to one that combines aerobic exercise and social interaction as part of a body, mind, and soul experience. This can be accomplished through informal or formal dance lessons, local live music venues with dance floors, or big concert arenas with crowded mosh pits. In whatever form it takes, the combination of dancing with music opens huge potentials for improving health as a cardio activity and social richness by meeting new friends and dance partners who have similar interests and musical tastes. In sum, it's a lot of fun. Venue variety. From Port Angeles all the way to Gig Harbor, there are an amazing number of small and large live music venues, as well as dozens of bands, groups, orchestras, and performing arts ensembles. Our region is fortunate in being so close to Seattle, as many big-name national bands pay visits to our side of the pond all year long when traveling to the Emerald City. If you like small, intimate venues, many of the numerous wineries and brew houses continually host live music of various genres. If you love bigger venues for more of a concert vibe, the region's casinos host big, nationally acclaimed groups every week. Downtown Bremerton is graced with the historic, beautifully restored Art Deco Admiral Theater, which hosts local and international groups of every genre. Categories and genres. As far as genres are concerned, there are many gifted bands, groups, duos, trios, and solo artists who cater to almost everyone's tastes, including acoustic, alternative, big band, blues, country, disco, doo-wop, jazz, funk, rock, swing, symphonic, and many times fusions between these categories. Since the greatest population geographic is baby boomers, 75 plus million born 1946 to 1964, it goes without saying that a large percentage of music acts are themselves boomers who cater to their huge cohort. The age of this generation is currently 60 to 78. So the live music market for this segment is typically pop rock music from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, etc. There are literally dozens of talented local tribute bands, which specialize in recreating the look, feel, and sound of original groups from these decades. In other words, you won't see the generation demanding rap or hip hop events. Those are typically attended more by their kids and grandkids. Choices. If you are interested in having loads of fun, and who isn't, by listening to music, meeting friends, and maybe some dinner, drinks, and dancing, attending live events is a very affordable and enjoyable way to experience top quality entertainment in our local area. Smaller venues are usually free, while the larger venues typically charge a fee to offset the cost of big name bands. Many times people attend live events just to be entertained with two shows for the price of one. That is the group on stage and footloose characters on the dance floor. Whatever your favorite music is, whatever your dancing style, the key thing is to get off the couch and get out there to enjoy what our local venues have to offer. Summer stars. In the summertime, almost every town and city has weekly Music on the Waterfront, where you can bring your own blanket, food, and picnic to enjoy. Clearwater Casino in Suquamish hosts the grandest of them all, sponsoring national groups in a series of Thursday evenings on the green, with a huge lawn and spectacular views of the water. There is also a large deck that accommodates dozens of dancers. These particular shows always sell out, with up to 1,000 people gathered on beautiful summer nights under the stars. How to find events. Discovering live music events and concerts is easy. Start with a Google search for your local area, such as live music in locale. You can also find social media pages such as Facebook, which also have search engines for live music. If you happen to see a ticketed event you consider a don't miss show, it's highly recommended you buy your ticket as soon as possible, as sellouts of popular acts are common. Many smaller venues, including wineries, bars, and grills, etc., have websites with live music entertainment calendars. Below is a brief sample of websites from larger venues which continuously update their calendars with future scheduled events. Find who's playing in your neighborhood and embrace the local and national artists this year. I'm not going to read all the websites, but I'll tell you their names. Olympic Jazz, Olympic Theaters Arts, Port Townsend Vineyards, Seven Cedars, Little Creek, the Point Casino and Hotel, Clearwater Casino, Admiral Theater, Roxy Bremerton, Bremerton West Sound Symphony, Narrows Music Society, biparks.org, biartmuseum.org. Gary Floring is a Medicare 101 professional with We Know Medicare.